The future of public education in the United States is at a critical crossroads. Our public schools are serving an increasingly diverse population of students, and we must build their capacity to prepare all students for success. However, certain reforms threaten to disrupt efforts to improve public education. One in particular, the public funding of private schools, is spreading across the country, but especially in the American South. These programs, enacted by state legislatures, typically use two methods of diverting state money to private schools. One is vouchers, which directly provide public funds to private schools through scholarships. The other is tax credit scholarships, which allow taxpayers to divert tax dollars, often through private organizations, to fund private schools. As of 2014, 19 states and the District of Columbia have enacted statewide voucher or tax credit scholarship programs. About half of these states are in the South. In the last year alone, these programs account for nearly $1 billion in tax funds going to private organizations and private schools across the country. And that number is growing each year. What does this emerging trend mean for education? First, the trend is happening at the same time as the population of low-income students in our public schools is increasing. And these students are becoming the new majority. The growth of these students, who often need more resources to help them succeed in school, is outpacing the growth of per-pupil funding for public school students. And at the same time as more public funding is sent to private schools, many of the states with voucher and tax credit scholarship programs are spending less than the national average on the students in their public schools. So while public funding for private schools continues to grow, public schools are having to do more with less. This matters because public schools accept all students and are held accountable to our communities for how they educate students with public money. Private schools are not equally accountable, and they can pick and choose which students to admit and support with public funds. What does it mean for our schools to be accountable? Unlike private schools, public schools are held to high curriculum standards, require teachers to be certified, and must report educational outcomes. They provide transportation for all students, as well as free or reduced price lunch for students who cannot afford it. We need to make a choice. Do we fully fund our public schools that serve all children? Or do we continue to support private school options for a few at the cost of underfunded public schools? We believe in fully funded public schools and reforms that equip our schools to meet the needs of each and every student. Join us.